And we are back. Another Falcons franchise. And we're playing our division rival Saints, who haven't been doing so well lately. But we are also now in the lead in our division. We're number 2 seed, I believe. Indeed we are. Oh, we have a weekly award apparently. AJ Terrell. No. Great. Very good. Got a cold opponent. Oh. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I wouldn't say it's a track game. If we lose. This is a division game. And you never know with division games, so would I consider it a trap game? No. If we were playing anyone other than a division team, yeah, I consider it a trap game. But it's not, so. Okay, we have 4 players to sign in free agency, including a fullback, because for some reason everyone just loves signing my fullbacks. Let me guess, there's none available now. Mitchell McDonald! He's back again, because, you know, for some reason he just gets signed and cut in every time. Got Zaire Patterson. Bring in some safety depth, I suppose. We'll bring in Antoine Barton. Why not? He has a chance of making a roster next year if, you know, we want to actually sign him. And we'll bring in Mike Aldridge. Perfect. And that fills out our 53 plus 10 man roster. So, I believe 10. We have some weekly strategy. Obviously, the Saints, looking at that, they struggle with passing. They're okay at passing and struggle with running. And yeah. A lot of turnovers, though. Defensively, we might be in trouble. Throw short. And any injuries? Hopefully not. No Ibn Agne, so either Saquon Hampton will be taking over for him. That's good. CJ Ham gets injured, so we could elevate Mitchell McDonald for this game, I believe. Or we could just roll without a fullback for the game. How long is Derry gonna be out for? Only a week. We'll be fine. So Saquon Hampton, and who is gonna take over for CJ Ham? Is it gonna be tight end? Probably. It's gonna be Michael Springs. Okay, yeah. No, we'll leave him. Yeah, we'll leave Michael Springs out there. All right, the 8-4 Panther. Oh, jeez, misspoke there. The 8-4 Falcons, 6-6 Saints. Hopefully, we win this game. A win would not secure us a playoff spot, but it'll put us in a great spot. Especially if the Panthers lose. Then we're taking another step toward the division. We're 8-4, which means there's 5 games left in the season, including this one, and you know, plus postseason. Hoping we make it. Remember, this is going to be the final season that we do watch. Every other season after this point is going to be a yearly sim, and then we'll, you know, do off season. So it's going to be 2 streams a season. Might be videos, who knows. But either way, 2 videos / streams, depending on what I choose per season. So, yeah. sucks, but it's just the way of the road. See some Kyle Pitts, some Derek Gore jerseys. I like to see that. We had the Bucks playing the Jets. Now we're looking out for Carolina and Washington, and that's a great start right there. They're gonna get down at the 1. That's cap. It's a touchdown. Can't complain though. Well, unless we don't get a touchdown. Or what do we at, like the half-yard line? Carolina might be on a bye week actually, because this might be the last week for a bye week. Great job by Melvin Gordon there to fight, even though you lose a yard and a half, 2 yards. You're gonna say, the fact that you were able to get back to that spot, it's pretty good job. We're not going to get points. We're not going to get a touchdown this try. Kansas City beat Washington. Come on, Panthers. Come on, Falcons. I keep saying Panthers. Why? Come on, Henson. Find a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. That's Derek Gore. We saw someone in the crowd with that Derek Gore jersey. And it works out for us as we're on the board first with a touchdown. You know, I was concerned, you know, when we lost yards on our first 2 plays, but great job there by Henson to find the open receiver. In that case being Derek Gore, and we are on the board first. And great job by our defense for forcing that turnover at the 1 yard line. Also, great job by number 52. Also, an update on the series. We're not gonna do drafts anymore. We're just gonna sim every pick in a draft. Like we're taking a step back as the GM. We're letting kind of the fate of the CPU decide. We're only gonna do off-season stuff. So we're only gonna do free agency essentially. You know, re-sign all that. Of course, we'll go over the draft. You know, we'll have a little draft coverage, but we're not gonna have an in-depth analysis really. It's gonna kind of be okay. We picked this position. They're this overall because we're not gonna actually watch the draft. We're just gonna sim to the end. Grady Jarrett might be old, hasn't lost it. He's still doing it. It's gonna be so sad to see him go. I'm hoping, you know, no one signs him in free agency, so we can just bring him on a 1-year cheap deal to bring him back, because like he's been a key part of this team since day 1 of this series, and I hope for him to be around for, you know, as long as we possibly can. Even if it's a backup, as long as he's asking for reasonable money. Give me $20 million to be a backup. You know, I'll happily bring him back. And there's a chance, because he's old, that no one will want him. Problem is, do we have that much cap space? I don't think we have a lot. Especially with all these guys we got to bring back, including the backups. Ridley's going to get close to... We might get 1,000 yards this game. You're at 860. So, not too far away. We just got, you know, just under 5 games to get, you know, 150 yards. Not even, like, probably 120 now. Maybe 130. At this point in the season, I think we're rooting for New York to beat the Buccaneers today. they're more than likely not going to make the playoffs. They're a long shot. So we probably want them to start winning games so they get a worse draft pick. Oh, if she could have completed that pass, it would have been golden. Oh well. 38-yard field goal attempt to give us a 10-0 lead. He drills it. And we have a 10-0 lead. We're looking great.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Great job, Tampa. They're up 7-0. Assuming, they don't make the playoffs, I'd be happy for them to win. If they make the playoffs, I'm going to hate myself. Which, I mean, at 8-9, it's not impossible. But I think they drop one more game, they're probably done. The NFC, though, has been weak. By that, I mean, there's always those, dominant teams, and then there's no middle. And then it's just the teams that, have decent records, above 500, but, you wouldn't expect that. I'm talking about you can have, 12-5 teams, and then, 9-8, and there's not much of a gap. It's just kind of, bam. One team's there, let's say the 4 seed. The 4 seed usually sucks as well. The 4 seed's usually, it wins their division, near losing record. So, we could say, 12-5 as the 3 seed. The 4 seed could be, 7-10, for example. There's the first worst stats for the Cures. And then this 5 seed could be 9-8. Or, maybe not the 5 seed, but, there's not many gaps. It's just kind of the good and the bad. There's no real in between when it comes down to playoff wise. Actually, sometimes those bad teams can make some runs too. I believe we won our first Super Bowl of the series. Was it? No, not our first one. But after that, every other one we struggled. It was 10-7, 9-8, stuff like that. Just kind of goes to show that even though you have a bad record, if you make the playoffs, you still have a chance. Don't matter how good your record. If you're in the playoffs, you have an equal chance as everyone else. You have the same amount of games. Well, potentially, if you're not the 1 seed, all that. You just gotta beat the teams that have better records. And the good performances, the good game plans, it's pretty easy to do. We're not one of the top teams in the league, though, overall wise, and at the moment, record wise, we've been one of the best overall teams, but haven't quite been able to put the pieces together. Ever since Matt Ryan left, we had that great, season from Cam Newton when he came in as a backup to play. Ridley gets injured. Great. That is horrible, especially if that's an arm injury. Cam Newton came in, did well. He retired on top, which you can't blame him for. And then Henson takes over for Jalen Hurts. Who did Cam Newton take over for? Was that, Chris Warren, maybe? Chris Horn's not really a name I remember now. It's one that's, if I see it at the bottom, where the Colts and Texans thing are now, if I see the Vikings and see Horns, oh yeah, Chris Horn. Or, his probably brother, Damon Horn, I don't know if he's brother. Probably related. No, I think of him. Damn. We wasted an early 2nd round pick on what we hoped would be our future quarterback, and didn't pan out. And now we look at what happened. I don't know what we did, but maybe in return for Chris Horn, we turned into Denario Henson. There's a possibility that that's what happened. And we've won a Super Bowl with him, we're looking at a great spot. Maybe another one. Probably at least a playoff season. Which I'm not complaining with. Crazy to think he was the Giants backup. So I thought with Jalen Hurts, I was like, dang, he's the Eagles backup? He's a great backup. And look at him now. Didn't really pan out. Now he's starting in Denver, and he's not doing very well there either. Kamara just shredded us. Jeez.
Come on, fellas.
So, like, I don't think I'd complain with, our decision to get rid of Fresh Horn. We maybe should have given him a bit longer, but at the same time, like, we for a while have been a win-now team. We've had those assets. Honestly, I didn't think we'd win a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. I thought, it'd just kind of be a ride into the sunset with him. But yet, we did, and then, got great draft picks, like, all that. And we've been in a great free agent signings. And then, you're in that, okay, we can win now scenario. So, like, it's always been that. That was Shaw Fenton. No, that's Saquon Hampton. He comes in for the injured Noah Igbenogany. He's already gotten an interception. Like, I mean, see, we have great backups. Now, granted, Saquon Hampton getting up there in age, I believe. So, like, not gonna be around much longer. But had a great run with us. That's all you can really ask for sometimes. Ezra Cleveland gets injured, great. And that happens in a 2-minute warning, so it stops the clocks. But, like, I'm happy with where we've come. And these are some players, you're going to remember, hopefully. Like, I'm sure going to remember some of these players. Specifically, 2 of them, I believe. One of them, it's in between 2 players at the moment. Damon Nelson with the interception, and now we're just on fire. Jets, Bucks tied at 7. Interesting. I believe the Panthers are on the bye week. I haven't seen them yet. One of them is going to be the Madden 23 coach for the Chicago Bears. If you haven't seen that video, it was me announcing him. Wide open Marquise Brown, and that's a touchdown. I mean, we are destroying the Saints. We have come on fire at the right time. That's all you can really ask for, I'm happy with where this team has gone. I'm happy that this was the first time I've done this series like this. And I think it's ended up with a huge success. Maybe the views don't say so, but the views have been getting better. And that's not really what I care about. I just care about, doing something I enjoy. And putting it out there for people, hopefully, to enjoy. I'm not going to be one of those, subscribe to my channel, or, subscriber for subscriber. Another interception. Randy Tatum now. And Ian Book is having a field clinic for this team. That's 4 turnovers, all caused by him. We had the fumble early, and then we had Saquon Hampton, Damon Nelson, Randy Tatum. If only Randy Tatum could have stayed in bounds. The only issue as well with this season, Patrick Mahomes doing his thing every year. And if... the Chiefs easily best record in the league. That's not good. We've played them every year in the Super Bowl that we've gone. They've been in the Super Bowl every year since the series started, and even a few years back. Before the series started, they played against the Bucks. Granted, they got destroyed, but they were still in the Super Bowl, and then the year before that, they beat the 49ers. So, I mean, that's a long streak to be in the Super Bowl. Great job, Henson. I love that from you. Getting that ball away, avoiding the sack. Come on. Okay, we got the first down. Who's number 26? It's an X factor. She's gonna give me credit for the tackle? No. Come on, Henson. Keep destroying. Shred this defense. You had him. Overthrew him. It's fine. Philip Madden. That's a name that seems overlooked a lot. He's a weird name. Marcus Davenport gets injured. He was a guy who I had high expectations on in the draft. Didn't quite work out as a starter, but as a backup, he has shined. And he's been a preseason superstar. So, is it his time? Unfortunately, it might be his time on another team. But I don't want to let him go. He's priority number 1 right now. Maybe Emmanuel Ogba. Like, he is a great, probably starting receiver in the league, if I had to take a guess from how he's played. And he's a backup on our team. So, like, are we going to give him more money to be a backup, but to keep him? Or, you know, are we going to let him go out there and hopefully start for someone?
Let's go. Let's do this.
It's tough decisions you got to make in this. Like, even though he's played well, like, the money we could use to keep him to be a backup, we could use on, you know, other multiple backups. Who, granted, will probably be worse, but at the same time, that fills in more holes. I, by no means would say Brandon Humphrey is a bust either. I don't even know if we drafted him, but like, he could be a solid guy on our team. We don't know yet. He's shown flashes. We haven't given him a fair chance. That's going to do it for the half, by the way, since they don't have timeouts. Where we lead 23-0. There's the first half stats for those of you who are curious. And now. Yeah, there it is. Taking a look around the league to see how some of the other teams are doing in their matchups today. We start out in Tampa, Florida, where the Jets and Buccaneers. Jets got the lead 14-7. Wilson's got 2 touchdowns, 1 to Christian Kirk. Drew Lock got a touchdown and an interception. Both these teams not doing very well record-wise, so might be in the best interest thing. Next, Tennessee, I don't know where in Tennessee. Seahawks lead 21-10. Wilson with a touchdown, Carey with a touchdown, Lockett with a touchdown. Both these teams still well in contention for playoff spots in their respective conferences. Finally, Chicago, Illinois, where the Bears lead 10-7. Justin Fields having a pretty bad game. Tua, though, with an interception. Harris with a touchdown. How are the Bears winning? What? Speaking of Chicago, that's where I'm going for a vacation this Friday. Next gen stats, by the way. Here comes the Saints when it comes down to throwing the ball short. I'll talk about that vacation here in a second after, you know, we look at our next gen stats. Here are the Falcons when it comes down to throwing the ball short. Okay, now to talk about vacation. I am more than likely going to go to Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if I will, but my family definitely is. I want to go, but like, I don't know yet. Cause my family, obviously, with Stranger Things just coming out, a huge Stranger Things fans. Apparently, there's a whole Stranger Things dedicated shop down there. They already got tickets to it, apparently. So, like, yeah, that's like the only thing guaranteed. Now, me personally, I really want to go see Soldier Field. That's like the one thing I want to do there. And I really want to do that. But doesn't seem like we're going to. Now, granted, I don't even know the area, but like I want to see it that badly. I'm willing to just screw it, look up a GPS, and freaking walk there myself if I have to. Like that's how much I want to see it. So like basically, I'm probably gonna see it no matter what. It's just I will go on my own if I have to. I will risk getting kidnapped, killed, anything to go see that stadium. So let's be honest, if I don't get to see that stadium while there, it's going to be a huge L. We're going with 9 people total, 8 potentially, 9 including me. Yeah. Inconveniently, we only have 2 hotel rooms that sleep 8. So, I'm hoping to get the air mattress to myself. So yeah, there's a big stuff. But what that means is there's going to be no video Friday, no video Monday. I'm leaving Friday, coming back Monday. Which means, but there technically will be a video on Friday. It will be on Thursday though. Yeah, that's the vacation. Conveniently, I didn't even know about this. I chose my Madden 23 team before I even knew we were going to Chicago. But it's kind of cool that I'm gonna actually get to go to the place that a whole YouTube series that I'm gonna create is gonna be held, and that's why I want to see Soldier Field so bad because that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be played in Soldier Field, especially also with the rumors that there might be a dome added. I'd really love to get to see it before, like in person, before that dome is added if the rumors are true. We're gonna take a 34-yard field goal attempt. We lead 26-0, and the fans here must be loving it. We lead by 4 scores. So yeah, that's what's happening. I would tell you more details, but that could, lead to me leaking information on like where I'm gonna be staying, where I live. If I say the travel distance. Obviously, if I say like how far away I am from Soldier Field. By the way, it's gonna be a decent walk if I do walk there, but I'm going to. It's bad, essentially. Also, apparently we're gonna be stopping at Indianapolis, to see some children's museum, and conveniently 10 minutes away from Indianapolis, there is the Colts Stadium, I believe. Lucas Oil Stadium. That might be their old stadium, potentially. I don't know. I actually look that up right now. Yes, I will use voice search as well. So, like, you will hear me say this. What stadium do the Indianapolis Colts play in? Lucas Oil Stadium. Okay, I was correct. So yeah, it's 10 minutes from this children's museum that we're gonna apparently stop at. So might go there as well. I'll probably try to. Because personally, I kind of want to move to Indiana. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, by the way. Because I'm a Pacers fan. Kind of want to be in between. So like I can go to Pacers games and then Colts and Bengals games, and then also like Reds games. Yeah, not to like necessarily Colts and Bengals games, but like if the Packers come to town, it won't be a far drive. So that's the whole reason I kind of want to. And obviously, the Pacers, they live in Indiana. I believe they're far away though from where the Colts are, but like shouldn't be that bad. And the Colts got their Saints, there it is, got their first points. And also the Bucks are tied at 21 with the Jets. So yeah, I moved there. I don't really want to live in the U.S. with how things are going. abortion issues, shooting issues. Oh, that's the end of the third quarter. Wow, time flies. Yeah, it's not a good equation, you know. If you're wondering why I'm talking about my life and not the game, it's because the game hasn't been very eventful.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Not that I mean, it's a blowout. I've been enjoying this game, but it's a blowout. So like, oh, should we talk about? Might as well talk about this stuff. And since there's no Madden Monday anymore, you know, kind of want to integrate into kind of talking about myself into this boss and sticking to commentary. And we're in shoe clock formation. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Another thing I could do is potentially move. Stay kind of, I don't know. It's weird. I'm considering a lot of stuff. Because I don't live in downtown Cincinnati, but I went there today to go to the zoo where Harambe was killed. Yes, I know. We're horrible people for that. I'm sorry, but like that kid, you know, stupid kid. Yeah. Went there today, which is kind of downtown Cincinnati. Drove by UC, and you know, downtown looks great in that section. Now, the section I live close to looks horrible. But the over there, it looks great. Probably because there's, you know, a big college. UC, if you don't know, University of Cincinnati, it's a pretty big college. I mean, they would have had their football team make it to the playoffs. And I believe not too long ago, maybe, they had, like, their basketball team be, like, the number 2 seed in, like, whatever. I don't know basketball. So, yeah. But I believe they had the 2 seed. I believe that they also lost in the first round, but, like, that's what happens in Ohio. The teams you love lose in the first round. That's what my sports teams are. Bengals, who I'm not a sports a fan of. Before Joe Burrow, they lost first round every time they made the playoffs. The Reds haven't made the playoffs in forever, I believe. Might have been recent, but they haven't won a playoff series. Like, I don't know. Okay, we don't need to see Henson sack montages. We're up 26-7. No need to show that. And then the Pacers, I don't believe they've done much. They used to have like a dynasty. They never won. They always lost like LeBron and the Cavs and like not the finals, the semifinals, I guess you could call it. Conference finals. That's what I was looking for, I believe. And yeah, that's kind of my sports teams. And then the Packers somehow always lose either to the 49ers or in the championship game. Which, to be fair, I expected the Packers to beat the 49ers and then lose in the championship game because, I mean, I didn't trust them against. I think they would have lost to Brady. They might have put up a fight with the Rams. But, yeah. That's what sucks. The Packers probably had the best win to the road to the Super Bowl if they beat the 49ers. Because I have confidence they would have beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl in that scenario as well. I mean, they did in the regular season with Mason Crosby sucking absolute. Why did we hike the ball? We should have took it to the 2-minute warning. It's fine. Maybe next year we'll do it. Hopefully we will. Because, like, I want to prove Devontae wrong. Shouldn't have left us, Devontae. Nah, for real though. I'm actually happy you left. I love him. But, look at it. We're taking a 31 yard field goal attempt, by the way. Devondre Campbell, Rasul Douglas. Jair, maybe. I don't know. But, essentially, we were able to sign all these guys. And then we brought in, like, Sammy Watkins. I think that's it. I think that was the only receiver they brought in, really. Yeah. And then, obviously, we drafted, I believe, Christian Watson with the Devontae pick. You know, we use that. We've used that Devontae pick to trade up to draft him. Then we got, I believe, Quay Walker as well. Which, I mean, isn't bad. I would have preferred we drafted Devontae White first, but, you know, either way, we got Devontae White, so I'm not complaining. I like the Christian Watson pick. Apparently Romeo Dobbs or Dubes, something, been playing great. So I, you know, like that. Sammy Watkins apparently has also been playing great. So, you know, Packers been doing it. Mark Murphy, I believe, is planning to step down here soon. I believe. Is it Mark Murphy? Brian Gutekunst? Someone's planning to step down. Sucks. But I think we still do well. And yeah, I think the Packers Super Bowl window is always going to be open, at least. Maybe not much, but as long as you got Aaron Rodgers, a healthy Aaron Rodgers, a happy Aaron Rodgers, I think our Super Bowl window will always be, you know, at least slightly open. You know, cracked. But to be fair, you know, he's coming to the end. I believe he'll probably play at least 2 years of his contract, his mega contract. He might not play the last season. So I believe he has this season, and then, you know, he has his mega contract. So I think he has at least 3 more years in him before he hangs the cleats up.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Which, no. And the Jets beat the Bucks. So kinda okay. I mean, the Bucks probably won't make from the playoffs now from that. But also, I wanted the Bucks to win, so you know because they're probably not making the playoffs anyway. Gives them a worse pick. Yeah, that's the end of the game. We win. What was it? 26-7, 29-7. Wow. But that's gonna do it. Maybe we might sim this next game depending on who it is and what their record is. But it's the Seahawks. I don't think we sim it because the Seahawks are, you know, a playoff contender. You tell us, Grady Jarrett. Something I'm actually getting concerned is I saw Grady Jarrett there and I've seen Melvin Gordon a lot. Kind of make me think they might plan on hanging the cleats up here soon, which I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mind Melvin Gordon because I don't think we're bringing him back unless it's a 1-year cheap deal. Grady Jarrett, on the other hand, I'd like to re-sign to a 1-year cheap deal if we can. Like I'd be willing to pay a bit more. Oh, we're definitely not skipping this. We have a breakout. Just out of curiosity though, we are the 1 seed now. We've done it. We are the 1 seed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Did Mitchell McDonald? Of course he did. Who's gonna be the next fullback? Owen Carmichael it is. Welcome, Owen. Damian Brooks, welcome. We have 3 more now. Mateo Para, welcome to the team, regardless. Terrell Bird, welcome to the team. That leaves, I believe, 1 more. Christopher Dawson, you are the final guy to be selected. And that rounds out our practice squad. Okay, so in the next episode, we'll play the Seahawks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Essentially. Did I skip over the Giants? We'll watch the Giants. Okay, so we're gonna watch the Seahawks game, which will be Wednesday. Thursday we'll watch the Giants. And okay, we'll watch the Cardinals game as well. So then we'll probably watch the rest of the game, just because this is our last watching season, so it'd be fun. So Wednesday episode will be the Seahawks, because obviously this is Mondays. Thursday will be the Giants, and then skip Monday. Wednesday will be the Cardinals. Friday will be the Jets. And then, assuming we made the playoffs, we'll have Monday. The playoff. And then, after that, we'll go as it goes. Depending on if we get eliminated and if we stick around. So, yeah, after that Monday, though, Wednesday will either be the next playoff game or the off season. And then, if we did get eliminated, Friday would be the our first season sim. So yeah. But that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you next time, which will only be 2 more times before I'm gone. Yes, these videos are going to be pre-recorded. So yeah. In case I try and cover any NFL news, they are pre-recorded, so yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.